Hi viewers, how are you? Today, I would like to share my free expressions on this act, which is very much upsetting and emotionally pushes down to segment. Too many things happen in the society to distract the attention of all the children of India. Instagram is a special division that has been only introduced by the technology for specially preserving our valuable opinions. But today, the YouTubes and Instagram are all being segmented with various reasons to apply too many things of vulgarity and violence, and with their art of intuitional attitude. So many things have been preserved at there. But these things really spoil the mind of the young children to get their attention to be attached with these segments. And giving more importance and specifications to the heroes, cinema heroes, in discussing about the film and highlighting them, only specifying them to be the special persons and personalities, and highlighting heroines to be the very special specimens in the world, and to give much attention for viewing their costumes, dress, and also the way they carry themselves in a dais has been given notice by these innocent children to spoil their attentional attitude today. Everywhere in medias, we see even the pros and cons of a felicitational board of the speech functions highlight only the materialism and materialistic topics sometimes, focusing the attention of only the cinema people and giving them to be the special and felicitodious attention in all public places has been given attention to the children to take their views to go for only such a world to be the special one, in forgetting their day to day program of life to be compassed with their means of fundamental education that they get in a classroom. The poor children or the most unprivileged society cannot have any segment of influence to go in the path of cinema or any attractive club, but their ample educational attention and also the way do they prepare themselves for competitive examinations and to mold them to give their special participation in a private sector for developing their technical knowledge, observative skills, lingual development, communicative English, and the special interest of doing practically the required assignment of an employer should be there in the observation of the children. The parents of educated society can easily divert their children not to take all the whims and fancies to be registered in the mind, but to concentrate in the required fields of their special longing of deserved intention to grow as an IAS officer or to get through more examinations and to be a special executive in the department of the very promotive private consultancies. But the poor children who are studying in, that is with the low base privileges, can only target their attention for competitive examinations to get them enrolled in government service for their secured income. Why do these children unnecessarily waste their time in viewing the nonsense of Instagrams that are not at all giving them any sensible advantage for their real development? There are plenty of books in the library, the plenty of sections of common sense, socialism, sections of more prioritizations, long for their development to sensibly develop their individuality and personality development. The personality is an ability to keep themselves to be socially useful and productive and to be a key for opening all the sections of their individuality to be brightened in the area of the successful field. If these targets may not be helping them, they will never come up in their life and they cannot aim for the best targets of the results of employability to be reached. So, the children should not waste their intention for seeing the negative sections of the Instagram on YouTube, but they must know to make their valuable analysis to open this YouTube for educational purposes, listening articles, listening the resourceful person's presentation for health, for personality development, for getting themselves to well prepare for competitive examination and to develop their intelligence and for banking as well as to multiply and secure their income in a resourceful way represented by the entrepreneurs. Instead, wasting the time to listen to the cinema heroes and heroines and imitating their style, imitating their exposure can never be equivalent to develop his individuality on his platform of growth. His parents and our parents, the students' parents, rely on their development and they breathe only for these children to harvest the best for their socially best working and useful productivity. If this may not be given an immediate attention. The need for this are of their enshapement and personality development and individual growth may not be with them. Only seeing the TV and looking at the Instagram and being attached with the social media for nonsense dialogues, erratic conversations, and indecent sectionalism may spoil their mind and it will lead them to go for the negative aspects of spoiling their purity. Where there is a will, there is a way. The constructive thoughts, good meditation, physical exercises, giving much attention only for the constructive specifications and to prepare themselves well for competitive examination or to have the special aspects of aspiration to turn their professional growth of learning in the topmost private sectors with the knowledge of knowing many languages as polyglot can definitely deserve them to be seated in the so many abroad countries to prove their successful ambitious dreams to come true. If this will not be given an immediate attention, children cannot grow. So on behalf of all the children's socio useful and productivity, and on behalf of the parents who really long for their children to grow up, the children should give attention to the parental care and parents' words, and they must be more minimized in using the technical tools in the daytime and in availing periods to go with the online classes, online articles, online observational analysis for health, for the development of health, individual attention, and psychological resourceful manifestations. If children will give much attention for their growth of personality, they will land in the world for their individual growth to shine in the world, and they can also be more resourceful for the society that belong them, and they can also be more specially resourceful for their families. And this is the need of this hour, and the children should know to make themselves to be very much cautioned and applicable to go for the best resourceful programs to be watched. Thank you for attending this session.